Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video. This is just going to be a reading over what you all need to know, hear, and or focus on at this time. So it is a general reading. So you're going to want to use your intuition to discern if the messages are for you or not. There could be parts of this video that resonate with you and parts that do not. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? This is a reading over the collective, so it's several energies, not just your individual energy that's being read, so keep that in mind. If there are things that don't necessarily resonate with you in this reading, that is perfectly fine. Please feel free to check out my channel for my other readings that I've done in the past as well. Some of those may resonate with you. All right, so let's see what messages we have today. Ooh, we've got the Eight of Pentacles and a Two of Swords. But the Two of Swords is a pair of scissors here. Interesting. So this deck is a tarot deck, but it may not necessarily be the traditional Rider-Waite meanings based off of the pictures. Some of y'all might need to cut somebody off, okay? With the Eight of Pentacles, whew, my ring light is glaring, so I can't even see what the cards are. With this Eight of Pentacles, there is a skull, okay? And it's like some flowers or some roses, like a crown, a floral crown around the head here. Corona, crown. So yeah, y'all are energetically cutting some people off here. Y'all are cutting access, energetic cords. People may be trying to tap into your intuition. Any exes that you cut off may be trying to reach out to you telepathically, okay, send you messages in your dreams, or you know, trying to send energy to you so you can think about them. They are working very, very hard at this. With the Eight of Pentacles, that's somebody who's working nonstop to achieve something, okay? We have the Nine of Cups as well. So this is letting me know that you all have decided to cut some people off because you are working hard on manifesting the things that you feel are fulfilling to you. These people no longer were satisfying to you. They didn't fulfill you. They did not provide the things that made you feel happy. So you're working on your happiness. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is all about hard work. You all are working hard. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. You've been working hard. You've been being patient. You have been taking the time to figure out what it actually is that you want. What is it that puts you in the Nine of Cups Pentacles? Or the Nine of Cups. Hold up. Why I said, what is it that puts you in the Nine of Cups Pentacles? It's money that makes a lot of y'all happy. So a lot of y'all have been focusing on your money, okay? Maybe you've taken a break from love to focus on your money. But now you're focusing more on your emotional stability as well. And sometimes that involves letting people go. I feel like you all physically let a lot of these people go a while ago, but you're now to the point where you are energetically severing those ties, okay? We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah. You're cutting folks off, okay? What else do we have for the collective? I'm just looking at these cards. This is my first time using these cards, but this deck is just beautiful. So when y'all hear me being silent, it's because A, I dropped a card like I just did. Or B, I'm just admiring the cards, okay? Four of Swords. Look, okay, so this card is somebody that is putting a nail in a coffin. It's like somebody sealed their fate with you. Somebody sealed their fate with you. You're done. You are through with them. And the more you continue to cut those cords, because with some of these people, you have to do multiple cord cuttings. You have to work with the Eight of Pentacles. It's not something you can do one cord cutting ceremony on, or one candle or whatever, and it's over and done. These people had a strong connection, a strong tie to you, okay? Especially if they were past life or karmic connections. Hold on, I dropped a card. So you had to do several cord cuttings. We had the King of Swords, but I picked it up in reverse. I'm gonna put it up right. Yeah, you all had to do several cord cuttings on this person's energy because they are relentless, okay? But anybody that has sent spell work your way, they put the nail in their coffin. Like, they put the nail in their coffin. And it's not about to be pretty. So the more you continue to move away from this person, the more karma they're going to start receiving. Them slightly being connected to you kind of... And look, the Chariot, I just said, the more you move away from this person, the swifter their karma is going to be, the harsher their karma is going to be, because they are no longer energetically tied to you. So they get a little bit of grace when they're still energetically tied to you, because your guides and your ancestors, they don't want the karma to hit you. So they don't want you to be too close to this person when they're getting their karma. And that's why you've been told to get away. You better get out of Dodge, okay? You better cut these cords, because this person's karma is coming whether they like it or not, and quite frankly, whether you like it or not. So you don't want to be around when the tower comes crashing down on them. Okay, so if you haven't cut these cords, you need to do so. Yes, this Chariot card is telling you to get out of Dodge, okay? Y'all could have Cancer somewhere in your birth chart as well with the Chariot card. But we got all these Swords cards. Somebody, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Like I said, they've been talking crazy. They may have been doing spell work on you, saying things out loud, saying negative affirmations. They don't have to be into magic or spells. People speaking negatively on you is a spell, okay? And they have been working overtime, so you have to work constantly to keep these cords cut as well. This is somebody that is relentless. But you do have your Nine of Cups energy coming. We got the Ace of Swords. I told y'all some truths are about to be coming out. New opportunities are going to be coming to you. Temperance card, you can be Sagittarius, they can be Sagittarius. Temperance card can represent freedom. Freedom after the Ace of Swords, okay? Freedom after, look, Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Four of Swords, Two of Swords. Like, if you don't know already, you need to cut this person off. I'm just saying. And look, we've got like sunshine in this Ace of Swords card. Yeah, life is going to be, I keep telling y'all, I have to keep repeating it. It's going to be like a split screen scenario, like when you see on a movie. Your life is going to be going well. Okay, you're the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles. She's climbing up a ladder here. You're moving upward in life. So they say the same people you see going up, you see them going down. That's the Cheryl Pepsi Riley song. So when she said, ain't it funny how life comes around? Same people you see coming up, you see them going down. You're going up. You're on an incline. This person is going on a decline, okay? Things are balancing out with this Temperance card. You have to make sure you keep your emotions balanced because this person is playing a lot of mind games, okay? Nine of Swords. What is that? That's usually the anxiety. What did I say? What did I say? I said this person is playing mind games. Look at this card. Look at this card. This person has some contraption around their head. Okay, they're trying to cause you anxiety, frustration. You're the Empress. Look. You're the Empress. Even when they try to put you in sticky situations, you are able to create a way to get out of that. Okay? You're on your throne. You have emotional balance, financial balance, smart, strategic. You articulate yourself well. You're creative. You're attractive. You're energetic. They wanted you in that Four of Swords energy, the one with the coffin on it, but they placed themselves in a prison, trying to place you into a prison, okay? By the way, my neighbor may or may not have tried to steal this deck yesterday when it came. It went to their house. Amazon delivered it to their house instead of mine. So I went, it showed me a picture of their door and their rug, okay? So I went down there and I was like, hey, I think I know my package got delivered to you. Can I have my package? And he was like, no, we didn't get any packages. And I'm showing him the picture like, yeah, you did, because this is your house. This is your door number. This is your rug. He was like, no, we didn't get it. But then later on in the day, he brought me my package. Okay, so somebody might try you, but then they might change their mind. Like, never mind, because look, I don't want that karma that's coming. So you may have somebody coming to confess something, but they're not going to fully tell you, because of course he didn't tell me. It was, oh, by the way, the package was opened. Okay, so they looked in it. He told me his daughter opened the package. Okay, and he didn't know that his wife had brought the package in. That could be true. That could be true. It might not be true. I'll never know. I'm just glad I got my package. So, yeah, and now I have I ordered 2 decks, but now I have 4 decks because I had told Amazon, like, y'all delivered it to the wrong people. I need y'all to send me more. So they sent me more. So somebody trying to steal something from you is just going to double up what you have. Okay. Also somebody may come confess to you, but it's going to be like a half confession where they're not going to tell you the full truth, or they're going to blame it on somebody else or something like that. We got the 4 of Wands. I think y'all can see the cards, but I can't because of the glare. Is she at like a stand? This is like somebody who's a vendor that sells flowers. That's interesting for a 4 of Wands card. Somebody's business is about to start popping off for sure. And I haven't read the guidebook for this because I just got these decks, but or these cards. But they don't use, it's not necessarily the traditional Rider-Waite meanings, but that's okay. Sometimes we need to deviate a little bit to keep the readings interesting. 7 of Wands. Yeah, you need to protect yourself. Keep your protection up. If you live by a lot of trees, okay, trees can be protection. So I believe that's why they have the trees in this. The aspen tree is good for something. I don't know if it's like cloaking yourself or something. I have to look at my candle magic book. But this person might be trying to cloak themselves. Maybe that's why I'm thinking about aspen trees. They may be trying to cloak themselves to, like I said, not to be able to fully know that it's them doing something. 4 of Cups. This person is looking real, real sad. Sad and lonely. I heard Keisha Cole's song. Is it called Sad and Lonely? It's called I Remember. When she was like, I was sad and lonely. Somebody is sad and lonely that you decided to leave. And the 4 of Cups is about focusing on what you don't have. Grass is greener on the other side type energy, and ignoring the opportunities that's right in front of you. They didn't want to work with you. They didn't want to appreciate you when they had you around. This could be a job. This could be a person. This could be family. Now they looking sad and lonely. Now that you done gone about your day, you in the 4 of Wands, you over here working your business, working your magic, okay? Doing whatever you got to do for yourself. Page of Pentacles, you over here getting your coins. Look at her. She putting the coin in her bag, okay? You get into the bag, and now they upset. Now they want to be sad. Oh well. Oh well. Let me hurry up. I'm over here constantly getting cards. Why is this upside down? That's so weird that this card is upside down, because every card is right side up. Every card is right side up. I always make sure all of my cards are right side up, but there's like a couple that are upside down. So that's making me feel like they were upside down in the deck, like before I got it, which is weird. So this Hierophant is upside down. This is somebody who is abusing their position of authority, their position of power. This could be a Taurus as well. And I think it's funny that there's a Ouija board in the Hierophant card, because this is a card about conformity and like tradition, like traditional religion and stuff like that. I'm telling y'all, these people that be acting like spirituality is evil and all this stuff, they really be the ones doing spell work. Okay? They really be the ones doing spell work. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised. I'm trying to see if any other cards is upside down, because I just think it's interesting that that's the only one that was upside down. But it definitely resonates with me, okay? That particular card being upside down definitely resonates with me. So maybe that's a message for me. Okay, we got the Fool and we got the Queen of Cups. Yes, so you all are, you're having a brand new start, a childlike lease on life, ready to start something new. You took the time with the Queen of Cups. You took the time to heal. Okay, so now when you do meet somebody else, or you do start a new adventure, you're not bringing in toxicity. You're not trying to trauma bond with anybody. None of that. Okay. Look what I said. Page of Cups. I said you're in like childlike energy. The pages in the deck are like younger energies. Okay. So, yeah. Let's put this away and let's get some Oracle cards. Oracle. Oh my gosh. Why is this song? I don't know if I should say it. I don't know if any of y'all like watch the gossip, the celebrity gossip on YouTube, but there's this guy named Storm Monroe. I always wonder if that's his last name, because my last name is Monroe, and you don't run into a lot of people who have that last name. Like, it's really their last name. Some people use Monroe as their social media name because of Marilyn Monroe. Anyway, his name is Storm Monroe, and he be singing this song, I got that Wonder Bread news, which is not necessarily politically correct, so I didn't want to say it, but that's in my head, and I don't know why. Wonder Bread news. Maybe it's about some money y'all about to get. They call money bread, okay? So, I don't know. But yeah, not politically correct. If you know the reason why he says Wonder Bread news, it's not politically correct. But hey, it's in my head, okay? What else do they need to know at this time? And he's a social media, he was a Tasha K's mentee, I guess. So he's got a pretty good following. He's also seems to be into spirituality now. I see him posting a lot about spirituality. But anyway, I don't know why, because I don't even really watch his stuff like that. But whenever I catch him, he's singing that song. He recently did an interview with Young Pharaoh that I was going to watch, but I was like, this is too much. I cannot. But I don't know if that means something to y'all, but that was in my head. But let's keep going, okay? Maybe y'all have the last name Monroe like we do. Who knows? Ghost Whisperer 18. Be still in the whispers that ebb and flow through the silence. Be still in the whispers that ebb and flow through the silence. Ghost Whisperer. Trying to see what these words say. Wisdom spirits. She's got snakes on her head. Snakes can represent wisdom. There's a snake and an owl on this book in here. Y'all can have snakes or owls as your spirit animals. Both of those animals represent wisdom. But this is wisdom from the other side. Okay, so there are certain spirits that you may work with that are trying to give you information. I don't know what this bird is here. I don't know if it's a crow or a raven or what. Whatever resonates with you. But you're being asked to be still. Just spend some moments being quiet. Okay? Practice just taking time out of your day to just sit and be quiet for a set amount of time. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. You can increase it every day. 5 minutes one day, 10 minutes the next, 15 minutes the next, 20 minutes the next. Just keep practicing just being quiet, not expecting anything. Don't sit there and try to go into a meditative state or anything. Just sit there and be quiet for a certain amount of time every day and increase it by 5 minutes or something like that, and see what kind of information comes to you. Okay, this is something that you just have to practice if it doesn't come natural. Okay, mead and wine. Your presence. Oh, the number on this card is 18 or 9. Mead and wine. Your presence embodied, lasting the pleasure flowing through your being. The way they be writing this, I gotta reread them. Your presence embodied, tasting the pleasure flowing through your being. We've got a being like in the sky that's pouring out wine for the people to drink and party with. This is like a gift from the divine. It's like the divine is telling you it's okay for you to relax. It's okay for you to enjoy life. It's okay for you to live instead of just existing. It's okay for you to indulge in certain pleasures every once in a while. It doesn't have to be all the time. Okay? Yeah, remember I kept saying at the beginning of the video, you guys are working hard. I was like, y'all are working hard. We had the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. So it's okay to relax and take a break. Especially in the fall. Because you've already done the work you needed to do. So now it's time to harvest the fruits of your labor and enjoy them. We got pomegranate. And it is fall at the time of me doing this. Is October. Pomegranate. Dare to taste the unknown. Let it seduce your spirit awake. Once again, we got something about tasting. Wine tasting. Maybe y'all need to go on a wine tasting. Maybe you'll enjoy that. Like a wine tasting tour. Pomegranate can represent the underworld. It can represent Persephone, Hades, her mother that I always forget. Every video, somebody has to remind me who Persephone's mom is. I do not know why I can never remember that. But anyway, if y'all know that story from Greek mythology, maybe that resonates with you. Ooh, that's gonna bother me. I should have had my other phone so I could look it up. What else do we need to know? Pomegranates also represent prosperity, abundance, luxury. Okay. We got a apple that's eaten and an apple that's not eaten here. That's interesting. We have a cup that has a moon on it. Maybe you are doing some sort of infusion. Maybe you work with oil. You're creating your own oils or your own concoctions, tinctures, things like that you're infusing with certain energy or lunar energy or something like that. We have root vegetables. In those hidden places where most fear to go is where the most nourishment is waiting for you to behold. And remember I said pomegranate can represent the underworld. A lot of people ain't trying to go in the underworld or in the shadows or whatever. Okay, but they're saying here, you're not afraid to go places that other people are afraid to go. We've got an owl on here because there's wisdom. There's wisdom to be had. Whenever they try to place fear on the masses about something in particular, a lot of the times there's a lot of information that they don't want people to have access to. You understand that. So you will go and they even, how they try to tell us curiosity killed the cat or whatever. You're like, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna go find that information out anyway. And then once you find out, you're like, I'm still alive. I guess y'all said cats got 9 lives because I'm still alive. Okay. So you're not afraid to go and get information and learn information that's taboo. Okay. We've got the number 33 on here. The number 33 and 333 have been significant for us lately in these readings. What else do we have here? This is also what frustrates people about you, because you're not afraid and they are afraid. And like I said, when you challenge the norm, when you challenge certain traditions and things like that, it makes other people uncomfortable because they're not really fully confident in those traditions and teachings themselves. So now they're feeling uncomfortable. We got Campfire 6. Do not fear opening your mouth and allowing your tongue to speak. Yeah, people want you to be afraid to speak and to talk about what you know. And a lot of times it's because they know you're right. Deep down, they know you're right, but it scares them. It scares them to abandon everything that they've been taught, even though it doesn't, a lot of times the stuff doesn't make sense. They don't want to, it's a lot on you when you start uncovering truths and you realize that certain things are not true, certain things that you were taught as a child, you realize they're not true or it doesn't make sense to you anymore. You're afraid to separate from those things. So it makes people nervous when you're out here trying to spread knowledge. And even if you're not spreading knowledge, you might just be to yourself, but you clearly are not somebody that follows the path. You're a leader and people are drawn to you because you are a leader. But this makes other people in leadership positions uncomfortable because they feel like you're coming for their spot. You're coming for their throne. They see that people are willing to listen to you. You articulate yourself well. Okay, it's one thing to know information. I use this example all the time. I know somebody that knows every single word in the dictionary. But they have to ask me when they want to write an email or when they want to present an argument to somebody because they don't necessarily have the articulation. I know a lot of words, but I don't know every word in the dictionary, but I got the articulation, okay, to make sure that what I say resonates. That is something that naturally comes to you. Articulation is not necessarily something that can be taught. You can be taught words and the meaning, but articulation is almost like poetry. And I write poetry. You all may write poetry. You all may write books. You may be a writer. Something about you is creative. Something about you comes naturally. And your energy naturally attracts people and people naturally want to know what you're doing. Some of those people are going to be straight up with you and say, hey, I like what you're doing. I want to learn more. You're interesting to me. I want to talk to you just to pick your brain. And then some people are going to come at you and try to challenge you because they can't come to you and say, I really want to learn what you're teaching. I want to learn more. So what they're going to do is come at you and try to challenge you and try to argue with you. And as you are debating with them, they are learning from you. And they may take those same talking points and go tell other people those talking points like they came up with it. But they can't admit to you that they just want to learn from you. So they're going to start arguments. That's why I always say you have to be qualified to argue with me, because I'm not going to sit here and be teaching you while we arguing. No, I'm going to need you to know a little bit of something first. Okay, so, you know, make this fun for me if we're going to be debating and going back and forth. I don't want to just totally demolish you because you don't even know what you're talking about at all. If somebody come to you and they have no idea what they talking about trying to argue with you, most of the time they trying to learn, okay? They are trying to learn, or they're being an energy vampire and just trying to get you upset and get your blood pressure high. Okay, so do not argue with everybody. It's a privilege to argue with me. That's how I be looking at it, because you're going to learn something. You're going to learn something if you debate with me, okay? And I feel like that's how you are. But I also feel like you're willing to listen and learn from other people. That's why I said I don't want nobody that doesn't know anything trying to argue with me, because I want to be able to learn from you as well. I want to be able to see things from your point of view as well. But I can't do that if you don't know anything. So you're also open to learning from other people and applying knowledge from other people. You don't think you know everything. And that is why you know so much, because you're open to listening to so many other people's perspectives and points of view. We got Fawn. Be curious. What did I say? They try to tell you curiosity killed the cat, and you're like, no. Okay? Be curious, dear child, and explore the world within worlds. Okay? The world within worlds. Other dimensions. You know, all that stuff. You see how they're coming out with all these Doctor Strange, Marvel movies, Spider-Man, multiverses, and all that? Like, I know it's been in the comics for a while, but I'm just saying now they're starting to make all the movies about it. Why do you think that? Why do you think that? Because it's getting easier for people to grasp those ideas that stuff could actually be true, okay? Some of y'all may be astral traveling in your dreams. We got Maple Tree. There's a change coming. Okay, there's a change coming that is so big, it will shift all that exists. Okay, yes, this sounds really good. Okay, we got 6 and 6 here. 1 plus 5 is 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. And I saw a license plates on a car today that had either 666 or it was 6666. Either 3 or 4 sixes. And then we've got 6 and 6 here. We got number 33, which is 6. Well, hold up. Campfire, 6. Root vegetables, 3 plus 3 is 6. Fawn, 1 plus 5 is 6. Maple tree, 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 is very significant this week. I don't know if these changes are coming in 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 days, however it resonates with you. 6 can represent family as well. This could have to do something with somebody's family. We have a lot of stuff that's been coming up about family court and children. Okay, so there could be a resolution there. But yeah, interesting. I don't know what the numbers are on these cards behind it, but yeah, the number 6. Maybe I need to do a reading on 666 next. St. John's wort and marigold, 36. Against your will, there will not be no entrance, no welcoming, be gone. This is just saying you are cutting cords. You are not allowing people and energy near you that doesn't have your greatest and highest good at heart. You are cutting those cords. Okay, we've got the Peppers card. 28. Be fierce about the ways in which you protect yourself. Allies, wait. This is about boundaries, setting boundaries. This says banishing on here. Okay, you are banishing anything that does not have your greatest and highest good at heart. It has no space, no room for you. Peppers is used. I have a pepper candle that I make. Okay, it smells like bell pepper. It actually smells good. You might not think bell pepper smells good, but it actually does. But I use that for banishing. Okay, so yeah, some of y'all need to banish some energy if you haven't already. Do return to senders, cord cutting, all of that stuff. Y'all don't have time for the foolishness. Y'all don't have time for the foolishness right now. Okay? How long is this? Let me see. 36 minutes. Okay. I just keep going and going and going. Like, girl, how many cards do you need? We got the message. We got the message. But hey, I'm going to use these 2 decks and we're going to be done. We're going to be done. What else does the collective need to know at this time? I'll be spending money on these decks. So, yeah, I'm going to use them, okay? I'm going to use them. I'm doing a horrible job of shuffling right now. To the Grave, Secrets. And the number on this card is 42, which adds to 6. Family secrets. Family secrets might be coming out, being exposed, knowing. Take the first step, number 1. So some of y'all are needing to take the first step for something. It says knowing, so becoming aware of something is the first step, and then actually doing something about something. So some of y'all may be becoming aware of a secret, possibly a family secret that's going to be coming out pretty soon, okay? We got the elements, back to the basics. The number is 3 on here. Some of y'all may be overcomplicating your life, overcomplicating situations, overcomplicating your manifestation rituals, all that. You're being called to go back to the basics for something, okay? The invitation, yes. The forest, seeing the bigger picture. So you're being invited to access some sort of information by your guides that's going to help you see the bigger picture for something. But if you've been having a hard time connecting to your guides or getting messages, it's because you're overcomplicating. Like I said, you might get back to the basics. You might just need to start sitting still every day, drinking more water. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can drink water and imagine your intuition is flowing throughout your body while you're drinking the water. Like, it does not, this stuff does not have to be complicated. You don't have to do a 52-step ritual to do everything or to access your guides or anything. So some of y'all need to get back to the basics. Yeah, High Priestess, leadership. Y'all are needing to, there's some strong messages that are waiting for you. But yeah, y'all need to figure out how to access them. Prying eyes. Someone has their eyes on you. And this is like stalker vibes to me. Not like, ooh, I got my eyes on you. It's like stalker vibes. You see this person stalking, okay? The spell is cast. Let go. Some of y'all are overly doing it. Like I said, back to the basics. You're doing too much when it comes to your manifestations, to your spell works, okay? The work is done. Don't be too attached to the outcome. You're just gonna like repel it further and further away from you, okay? So let go. Witch's Brew. Seek alternative solutions. Like I said, if you are attached to one particular outcome and that is not working, you might have to let go of that particular way that you wanted it to work out in your mind. We a lot of times get exactly what we're asking for, but it doesn't come through the way that we want it to happen. Or it may seem like, why are they taking me all around the mulberry bush instead of in like a diagonal straight line to where I want to go? It might seem like your guides are taking you all around the world. Okay, so it's not happening. Something is not happening the way you want it to happen, because you had a certain solution to the problem that you wanted to work, and everything you coming up with is not working. It's because you need to seek alternative solutions here. We have a spider here. If you've been seeing spiders, because I know they've been showing up. One came down just like this right in front of my face one time while I was doing a reading. I don't even know how it was hanging from the ceiling. Like sometimes I'd be like, where is the spider web that you're hanging from? I don't understand. Okay. But yeah, there's some wisdom, some knowledge that is missing you. It's some information that's missing you about what it is that you need to do for a particular situation. So yeah, it's missing you because you're overcomplicating it. You're overcomplicating it. And then this prying eyes is just random. It's just random. Like, this don't even go with the message at all. It's always some stalker that gotta show up in the readings. Okay? Like, we talking about something totally different, but we got this stalker here. I'm just done. I'm done. People always watching. Okay? That's just how it is. Salt boundaries. Okay, yeah. You need to keep your boundaries up because there is somebody that's all in your business and intuitively in your business trying to do readings on you, but they're watching your social media. They're doing all of that, okay? Invocation, the power of words. Remember I said get back to the basics, okay? Just speak affirmations every day. When I get up and every morning I walk my son to the bus stop. He can walk himself, but I walk him to the bus stop because walking is like a way to get like good endorphins going, okay? And I'm saying prayers and affirmations as we are walking to the bus stop. So I got it out the way. I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm walking him to the bus stop, getting my exercise in, getting my good endorphins going. So when I start work, when I get back home and start work, I don't got no attitude before I even start. And I said my affirmations and my prayers for the morning while observing nature, breathing in the fresh air, all that. So get back to the basics. That's not complicated at all. And I'm using the power of words when I do that. Words are very, very powerful. Okay? Because they train your subconscious mind. That's why affirmations work. There's a science behind it. It's training your subconscious mind to actually believe it. Okay? The reticular activating system. The RAS system. Okay? Learn the science behind this stuff because it works. It works. So even though you may feel like, oh, saying affirmations doesn't work, it actually does scientifically work. Okay? So get back to the basics. Bathing in the river, self-care. Take care of yourself. Spend time with yourself. Deep being, self-love, and acceptance. Okay? I said I was going to do this other. We got the witching hour that just flew out. What number is on this card? The number 6. Okay. What does it say? The witching hour, favorable circumstances. Maybe some of you are needing to do spell work at a certain hour, or the witching hour. I forget if they say that's 12 midnight or whatever. But the number 6 is here, and now we understand why we got the number 6. 1, family secrets for some of y'all. 2, favorable circumstances for some of y'all, okay? So I love how that card just flew out, and it had the number 6. Woohoo! And it had a positive message. All right. What else does the collective need to know and or focus on at this time? Fears was in reverse. So, yeah. And we have the snake. Somebody's afraid of wisdom. They're afraid of learning something. They're afraid of maybe their secrets coming out. They're afraid of some sort of oath they may have taken coming out, or agreement they made with the devil or something like that, because this sword is stabbing somebody in the hand. And you know how sometimes when they do, like on the movies, when they make a pact with some evil person, they cut their hand and then they like have blood on their hands and then they all hold hands mixing their blood together. I don't know. Somebody made some pact that they are fearful is going to come out. Message to pass on. The number 42 is on here, which equals 6. Okay. So some of your ancestors, when you see 666 or 66, they're giving you a message that they want you to pass on. Or if you are a medium, it could be somebody else's ancestor that's trying to get your attention so you can tell that person a message for them. Duality 11. Some of y'all could be life path 11s like me. I'm a Libra. Okay, I always say Libra represents duality. Okay, we've got a snake here for wisdom. We've got the sun. We've got the moon. A lot of people are about to understand not to play with you. They think you just nice. They think you so naive. They think they're sleeping on how powerful you are because you're a kind person. But you got another side to you as well. And that side will knock a person out. Okay, energetically. So, yeah, people about to learn. They about to see your other side if they keep playing. They don't understand. You can tap into the snake wisdom too. Okay, they don't understand. You can be... They want to be cunning. You can be cunning. Okay, you can be strategic. You can be devious if you need to. They might not realize you can be petty if you need to. Okay? You just choose not to. But it's there. It's there. Okay, what we got? Reproach, okay? If you need to put somebody in their place, they can be put in their place. So they need to stop playing. Or they gonna mess around and find out. Message of warning. I don't know if people are going to heed the warning. I feel like people are receiving warnings from their guides or whoever from the divine to stop playing with you. The number 33 is on here, which equals what? 6. How many cards we going to get that equals 6? They have been warned. Spiritually warned. Yeah, we have guide. Their own guides are telling them to leave you alone. What is the number on this card? 15, which equals what? 6. I'm going to have to look into this 6 to see what's going on with 6, okay? But 6 energy is heavy here. Their own guides are warning them, hey, you might want to slow down. Slow down. Be smart about what you're doing or what loss. You're going to be suffering a loss. So, I don't know if people going to listen to their guides or what. They're going to be suffering a loss. Reunion. Some of these people might be suffering a loss of life. And I'm saying that because the Panther is on this guide card and their ancestors are guiding them to stop. Or they're going to suffer a loss. And they're going to be reunited with them in the astral realm if they keep playing. They're not going to be on this physical realm anymore. If they keep playing. Okay? We got education. They trying to let them know. You don't want to learn this lesson. You do not want to learn this lesson. Karma. You do not want to learn this lesson. You do not want to receive this karma. Hey. I'm going to end it with an advice card because we've been doing that lately. And then we will be done. Just in time for me to start work for the day. So I'm doing good. Doing good. Getting my little routine together. Please give me a message of advice for the collective as we are closing out this reading. Unconditional love. To love means to cherish, to be compassionate, to be of service, to be tolerant, and to be wise. Venerable Master Sing Young. Unconditional love is a free-flowing positive energy. You can only feel this love by expressing it. The more you give your love unconditionally, the more your heart is able to connect with this pure, nurturing universal force. Love is the true essence that sustains lives. I feel like some of y'all are going to be finding unconditional love. Okay, number 34 is on this card. That equals 7. The next card is 8. Okay, pure action. Refrain from that which is unskillful or that which harms. Do good and purify your heart. That is it, Buddha. Consciously bring your inner awareness to your actions. As you make a commitment not to harm or destroy any life, not to take away things that don't belong to you, and not to use sex in a harmful way to yourself or to others, your actions will become free from old habits, past experiences, and negative emotions. So this is about unconditionally loving yourself as well. Okay, doing things that don't harm yourself and don't harm other people. By harming other people who did not do anything to you, you're harming yourself, because that's going to come back to you. And these people that's playing with you are about to learn that, okay? So that's what I have. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day. Toodles!